Stripe invoices versus PayPal invoices. Which one do I like better? Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Jewel Tolentino here from Essetino Media, and on this channel we show you how to create profitable content. Alright, so I'm going to give you my thoughts on PayPal invoices versus Stripe invoices. So I will say that I have been using PayPal for much longer than Stripe. I mean, PayPal is one of the OGs when it comes to an online payment processor. I mean, they were around when eBay was going on. eBay's still going on, but you know what I mean. And I've been using Stripe since about 2019. So specifically in this video, we're going to be talking about the invoicing feature. So I'm here on Stripe right now, and to actually get into the invoices, from your home tab, head over to billing, and then you'll see the invoices tab, and then from here you can click create invoice. In PayPal, from the home tab, for me, under my quick links, I have it under invoicing, and I should say that my PayPal is a PayPal business account. If you don't see it in the quick links, click the drop down here until you see invoicing. So I'm going to click on invoicing. Now right off the bat, I will say that PayPal is a little bit more user friendly just because in Stripe there's a lot more buttons and configurations going on. Oh, and I also want to say both are totally safe to use. I get asked the question of, is PayPal safe? Is Stripe safe? For people who have never heard of it or never used it, it's totally safe. They are totally legit companies. And then from here, you click create invoice. Now I like the setup of PayPal because it just gets right into it, versus on Stripe there's a couple more steps before you actually get to filling in the details. You'll see here you can already start typing an email address. You can bill multiple customers. You can easily change the currency here, and you can definitely customize this. So let's pretend to do an invoice in Stripe. I'm going to click on an email. It is nice that it gives you a preview right here. We can add an item, add one-time item, test invoice is $99. Click save. So you can see here it shows up really easily. You do have options to add shipping, add a coupon, add tax, collect tax automatically. This is to request the payment. This is the payment methods. So I've got it set to a Canadian debit card and a regular credit card. This is if you already have the credit card, you can do an auto charge. And I don't typically touch this stuff down here. Now onto PayPal. I like the format. It's much simpler in my opinion. So you add the email here. We can put the item name, test invoice, price $99, add a description if you want. You can add another item if you want. They make it really easy to add another item. If you don't actually fill out anything here, nothing will show up, so it's okay if you leave it blank. You can put a note to the customer, which I always say to do, is to, thank them for their service. Thank them for being a customer. Say something like, can't wait to work with you, if it's going to be like a one-on-one thing. So you see how it makes it like really easy? On Stripe here, they call it memo, which a lot of people might not even know that that is a message to the customer. So if you didn't know that, then it wouldn't be included. But here it's more obvious, message to customer. You can also attach attachments like JPEGs, GIFs, PNGs, PDFs, up to 5 files. Here's why I like PayPal invoices more than Stripe invoices, but I do use both online payment processors because it is necessary in the online world to have both. But here's why I like PayPal invoices more. This area right here, and not many people pay attention to it. Check this out. Especially when you are doing services for people. Let's say you sell art, or for us we do YouTube coaching, or we do website design or graphic work. This right here, allow tip. When I check this button, I kid you not, so many times people give us a tip, and they're generous tips. And I love that feature and function. And there's nothing else to do. All you have to do is check that. And then on their end, the customer sees that. And there's an option, there's a box that says, give tip. it makes it so easy for them to add that on themselves on the invoice, and then they just go and pay with their credit card as they normally would. And there have been so many times where we get a tip just because I've ticked that. I haven't said anything to them. I don't make any mention of it. We obviously provide good service and good work, so in receiving a tip, it's representative that, we've done above and beyond work for the customer, which we always strive to do. But this feature is so awesome. Also, this one right here makes it easy. Allow partial payments. So let's say this was like $1,000. And sometimes, the customer might say like, oh, can I do partial payment, like $500 now and then $500 later? You can also easily check this and put minimum amount due, and then you can put $500, and then when they receive the invoice, again, that's all you need to do. When you click send and they get the invoice, they will see minimum due $500, and they can put the $500 in first, and they don't have to do the full $1,000. You don't have to send two separate invoices. So for those two features alone, that's why I lean towards PayPal Invoices. They both connect to your bank accounts. They both can be transferred over. They both are legit and real. I favor PayPal more. So I just wanted to create this video for you guys because I know people are wondering which one should I do for invoices, and I just wanted to share my favorite tip because maybe you like it too, and maybe you'll want to get those two functions as well and get the partial payment and do the tip function. But at the end of the day, I do suggest having both. If you sell services online, if you do courses online, it is good to have both because there are some platforms that only use Stripe, and there's some that are only use PayPal, some that only pay out with this, some only pay out with that. So that's why we have both and we use both, but I do favor PayPal more for invoices. Alright, if you found this video helpful, please let me know by hitting the thumbs up button. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.